Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where I discuss all kinds of things that are book related for Cliff Cave Books and for soap making. So every other week, I post weekly, and every other week is writing versus soap making. So this week is writing. Let me know in the comments too if you'd rather I split the channel, because some of you are probably more interested in soap making stuff and maybe a handful of you are interested in the writing thing. So just make a comment and let me know, because otherwise it's just easier for me to handle one channel at a time. Especially with all the social media stuff out there. I don't have editors that work for me. I don't have anybody that works for me. This is just me doing all the things. And so just let me know and I'll see if it's worth my time to just split the channel and, divide and conquer. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of my upcoming projects. As always, my original book, Metaxysm, is still available on Amazon. Well, it's going to be in perpetuity available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all the different places. It is still currently listed on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to pick it up there and you have it, do so now, because I am not sure if I'm going to renew my Kindle Unlimited. I might, but I haven't decided yet. So it technically expires at the beginning of March, so I have until then to decide. So anyway, if you're interested in reading it, do that. I also have paperback versions and hardcover versions available through both Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I will mention, and I've mentioned this in another video, that the sizing for the paperback is different if you get it on Amazon versus Barnes & Noble. I don't know what I was doing when I did that, but it is what it is. And so if you get it from Amazon, it's going to be smaller. If you get it from Barnes & Noble, it's going to be a little bit bigger. And with the bigger pages, it's going to be fewer pages. So anyway, with that out of the way, I did want to talk about my upcoming novella. It's a horror comedy, so this is my first foray into comedy, so I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see how it goes, because I don't know if I'm necessarily a funny person, but we'll see. I don't know. My husband and I can like bounce funny quips off of each other, and then and that's fun. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that should be released at the end of March, and here it is right here. So I've talked about it in previous videos before. It's called Hillbilly Vamp, and it's an untraditional vampire story, if you couldn't figure that out. So anyway, but that's coming out at the end of March. Again, with that one, it's probably going to be listed on Kindle Unlimited. I haven't 100% decided on that, so don't quote me on that yet. It's a shorter book, so it's only going to be about 80 to 100 pages long. So it's a quick read, and therefore, as far as a paperback is concerned, it's probably going to be a cheaper book to buy. So if you want the physical copy, it's probably, again, don't quote me on this, but it's probably going to be closer to like $5. So that's a very inexpensive paperback book to have. It may be $6, but currently Metaxysm is $12, so if that gives you any idea. But anyway, so Hillbilly Vamp is coming out at the end of March. I'm excited for it. Also, I wanted to talk about another upcoming fantasy book that I am writing, and this is something that I've been working on for like 20 years. And I will be completely honest, I did nothing but world build when I was crafting this story in my mind. I didn't have a legit story in my mind. I just had this world idea, and I started building this world and like different aspects of it and whatnot. And I had this huge, like I had a binder full of like, pedigrees and, all kinds of stuff. And I am not using any of it. There are aspects of it that I am using. So the world itself is the same, but yeah, it's really hard to explain. Like all the pedigree stuff is out the window. I wrote a language for it. That's kind of out the window. I mean, there's a certain race in my book that does use a different language, and it's only like hinted at, but I didn't write a full language for it. So anyway, a part of me is a little disappointed that I waited so long to write it, but then another part of me is like, well, back then when I started crafting this world, I was a much more novice writer, and yeah, I found some old pieces that I had written or tried to write. Like it would be a small chapter or maybe a page or two, and I'm just like, ooh, that is just not good. So I'm a more developed writer now, so we'll see how that goes as well. So the fantasy series is going to be longer. So while Metaxysm and Hillbilly Vamp are shorter stories, the first book in this new fantasy series is going to be about 350 to 400 pages, hopefully, if I get there. And it should be released at the end of May, maybe in June. And another exciting thing is I created a book trailer for this fantasy series, and I've never created a book trailer before, so I am kind of curious to see what the reaction is going to be. I've gotten some preliminary feedback on it, and it all seems very positive, so I'm excited to put it out there and let you see it as well. So let me know if I should release it early or what, but I was planning on releasing the trailer, probably like at the end of March, but yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about creating a second trailer to build more hype about the book. So I could release the first trailer and then the second trailer. So I don't know. I haven't decided on that. Again, like I said earlier, this is all me. I am doing everything. In fact, I have even started designing book covers. So I am trying to save money in the publishing process because I spent a lot of money to publish Metaxysm, which is fine, but I kind of would rather not spend that much money this time around. So I've been doing my own book covers, and it takes a lot of time. So where I'm not spending money, I am spending time. So I have a point. With all that being said, I don't know if I'll have time to create a second trailer, but we'll see. So and also all the marketing and all that other good stuff too in there. Like I just, it's all me. But anyway, so I just wanted to get down here and talk about those projects really quick. If you are interested in my newsletter, I have 2 different newsletters you can sign up for. One is book related and one is soap related. So if you sign up for the book newsletter, you'll get news and stuff that relates to my projects and Cliff Cave Books, which is my company. And then there will be other links and stuff for deals for other indie self-published authors. My soap making one is going to be, it is a newsletter that will give you deals and such on soap that I've been making. So every time I make a batch of soap, I do create a video for it. I post it online, but I make soap practically every weekend. So I have a big backlog of previous videos. So if you sign up for the newsletter, you're going to see all those soaps that I've already made that I haven't released a video for, and they haven't been released on the site yet. So if you go to lhsoaps.com, you're not going to see those. But if you sign up for the newsletter, you'll have special links that you can only access through the newsletter to get to those soaps. So keep that in mind if you want to pre-order anything. Every batch of soap I make is small. So the biggest batch of soap I make is like 12 bars. And I don't make that size very often. So typically my average batch size is about 7 bars. So with that being said, if I have a 7-bar batch and I'm sending it out to this newsletter, it could be bought up before it's even released on my site. You'll still see the video for it, but you won't be able to buy it. And if a soap is popular enough, I will remake a style. So I typically just make styles as they come. Like I don't I hardly ever remake a batch of soap, but that doesn't mean I won't. It's just there is a particular batch that I have remade a couple times, and I probably will continue to remake it. But anyway, that's that. My point is, if you are interested in the soap making newsletter, it's in the description below, along with the book newsletter. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'd like to tell you. I do have some affiliate links that are linked down there through Amazon, and it's typically like art supplies that I like to use, some of the soap supplies that I've gotten, and then my recording equipment. So yeah, if you're interested in looking at that stuff, they are affiliate links. And then, yeah, I think that's really it for now. But thanks for letting me ramble, and let me know in the comments or send me a message. Let me know if I need to split this channel into soap versus book. So right now I've got, I'm getting, my subscribers are growing, and I don't know if it's because of my soap videos. I'm assuming it is because of the view ratio. But yeah, so I don't know how many people are interested in my book ramblings, but it is another project of mine that I work very heavily on. So I have several projects in the pipeline, and yeah, so every like minute of my time is spent doing something. So anyway, but let me know in the comments if you think I should split the channel, and I will see you next time, I guess. All right, bye.